In New England today, around 80 houses that were built in the 17th century are still standing. Many of these houses and the documents related to them have been thoroughly studied, and some of the houses have been carefully restored to their original condition. These early houses of New England are the greatest single source of knowledge about the domestic architecture of the 17th century, particularly about the details of plan and construction. All 17th century houses are not alike. There were some variety in their forefront, and with each house being shaped by circumstances of the family and the characteristics of the site. Nevertheless, it is possible to identify the three most common plan types, which were the one-room plan, the two-room plan, and the added lean-to plan. We can figure out the order in which they probably evolved. The one-room plan was the simplest, and the earliest design was used in the areas college of the province and the Sharon dating back to the 1620s, and it remained common in small and poor dwellings throughout the century. And the one-room plan, the front door opened into a small entry room, which was then called the porch. In the porch, there was a steep staircase built up against a massive chimney. The large main room was a combination living, dining, cooking room called the hall. In this room, there was a huge fireplace set into the chimney mouth. The staircase in the porch led to one large sleeping room upstairs. The second house design was a two-room plan, which was simply the one-room plan with a parlor added at the other side of the chimney and porch. The result was a house with two fireplaces, one in the hall and one in the parlor, that was set back to back in the central chimney structure. In several earlier examples of this design, the parlor was actually built onto the old one-room house and larger than the smaller house. But more commonly in the later example, both rooms were built at the same time when families could afford it. Upstairs, there are two sleeping rooms called the hall chamber and the parlor chamber after the room below each. The third design, the outlet lean-to plan, was a result of an addition at the back of the house, making this the largest of the three plans. The lean-to addition had roof after the leaning against the second-story wall of the main house. The outlet space was used as a kitchen. The cooking was done in a fireplace, added to the back of the central chimney structure. There are two more rooms built on either side of the kitchen. On the cold side of the kitchen, there was a pantry for food storage, and on the warm side, facing the sun on the south, there was a bedroom. Above the kitchen and the lean-to roof, there are the attic stage for storage or more sleeping rooms, which is reached by a staircase leading up for the kitchen. These three house plans form a logical evolutionary sequence. The one-room plan was the earliest design. Then, the two-room plan was most common up until around 1650. By the year 1700, the lean-to plan was dominant. However, it's important to note that one-room plan also comes areas continued to be built throughout the 17th century. So it's best not to try to determine the age of a colonial house strictly by its plan type, which is not a perfect indicator of the house's age.